Hey Don, this is Joe from Pinewood
Yeah,
Pro.
hi, Joe.
I wanted to start off by saying how much fun it's been to get to know you and the history of Pinewood Derby.
This thing has become an American institution, and I really think, the history of it should be pretty well documented so that people understand, what the purpose was and how it started and what it's become today, which is just amazing.
Absolutely. And, I'm doing my best with promoting it and talking about your dad and the history of it. Take us back to early 1953 when you were a young scout and your dad was a cub master. What was it like in the pack at that time?
Oh, my dad kind of got drafted into being the scoutmaster, and he was always trying to figure out ways to get more family involvement. I was not old enough to do the soapbox derby, and so my dad thought, well, why not just scale it down? And he made all those drawings and came up with the whole concept, and he wanted everybody to be basically equal so that you had to follow the rules of the weight of the car and the length of the car and where the wheels would go. And then I think the hardest part for him, he was trying to figure out, well, how in the world do we judge the winner? And of course, the track that he designed back then only had two cars on it. He came up with this kind of a doorbell thing, and then the first car to trip it, a little light went on, and that was the car that won. So there it was, the Pinewood Derby was born. Even back then, what was interesting was that my mom participated in it too. And now, of course, what's really great is the Girl Scouts. So there's a lot of Girl Scouts now, and of course, parents in single families and so on and so forth, where the mother is really instrumental in helping get the car on the road, so to speak.
Absolutely. It is done by everything from single parents to grandparents helping, the U.S. military in Afghanistan, U.S. military in Iraq. They built tracks in an air base. Literally a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah.
It seems to be an unlimited number of designs, and the imagination just takes over when you get into a project like this. Again, that's something else I stress in my book is be creative. Think up the wildest, craziest thing you can and have fun with it.
And, when you read your book, it's got such great hints that it's part of the Pinewood tradition. I really think that anybody that's really, really interested in this would need a copy of your book in order to complete, their Pinewood experience.
Yeah, I call your dad, Donn Murphy, the great-granddaddy of the Pinewood Derby.
Yeah, this is exactly what he wanted, and the quote says, I wanted to devise a wholesome, constructive activity that would foster a closer father-son relationship and promote craftsmanship and good sportsmanship through competition. And, I think that's exactly what he accomplished.
Absolutely.
As a son, I just feel so proud of my dad for creating this kind of opportunity, for the whole family in order to experience something that hopefully they'll remember the rest of their lives. And it's a clean, wholesome activity, and it's one where you can learn to express your creativity and also feel competition at the same time. So how do you get better than that? I don't know.
It doesn't get better than that.